John Olivier here, your host of Serious and Silliness Outcast and Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding. We have a great new sponsor, Jersey Alternative Medicine, Anti-Aging and Hormone Replacement Clinic. Just go to the website, njaltmeds.com. That's njaltmeds.com. Or you give them a call at 609-977-2981. So what do? They actually offer a variety of services like TRT replacement, medical weight loss, female sexual health, male sexual health, injectable peptides, anti-aging treatment. And this is all under the eyes of an actual physician. You fill out an intake form. You go over symptoms with a clinician, and they will customize medication that you could take. And the best part is it's prescribed by a physician, and it is delivered to your doorstep in all 50 states. You don't even have to leave the comfort of your home. That is njaltmeds.com, 609-977-2981. Go to Jersey Alternative Medicine now and get healthy. Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding. We got great news because the MuscleTalk boys wreck shit this weekend in the bodybuilding world. Okay. We will get to Samson winning the Tsunami. We will get to Bret Wilkin winning Legion. But first, I want to talk about Dorian Haywood winning the Daytona Masters Pro and punching his ticket to the Masters Olympia for next year. And I want to talk about Luke's pro debut, taking 9th at the Legion. So let's go to Dorian first. All right. Dorian called me, I don't know, 6 weeks ago for we talk, quite often. Obviously, the guys on MuscleTalk are friends. And he's like, what do you think about me doing, a master show to qualify? I was like, yeah, it's a good idea. As long as you got the money and the means to do it, go right ahead. So he did it and he won. And now he's able to go to Japan next year and actually compete at the Masters Olympia. And I think he's going to have a really good shot at winning it. I mean, because he looked great. I'm going to show you some of the pictures he put up on his Instagram, but the guy looked great. He gets better and better with every show, right? He really does. Now, Luke does the Legion. Weighed in at about 230. The guy came in chiseled. Where do you see the pictures? Okay. Comes in 9th out of 23 guys. Beats guys like Justin Rodriguez. The thing is, there's 23 guys, and he comes in 9th. He breaks the top 10 in his first pro show, and he's only 230 pounds. So what does that tell you? That tells you he's got potential. Luke has some serious, serious potential. Because this one, he was going in, because we spoke about it plenty of times on the show and off air. He was going in just as a learning experience. He didn't know what to expect, and he broke the top 10 in a lineup with this many people. I'm actually, I admire both of these guys, man, for their work ethic and their ability. Because Luke was working 3 jobs, 3 with no sponsor, and actually gets 9th in his pro debut, and he's 230 pounds. I mean, that's impressive. Dorian too. Dorian, I don't know if you guys know, is a chiropractor and a personal trainer. And is this his 4th show this year? It's his 4th or 5th show this year. And he finally won a pro show. And now he goes to the Masters Olympia next year. So I know I'm a little excited because they're friends of mine. But I want to show you, first we'll go to Dorian. I got Dorian queued up, and then we'll go to Luke. Okay, so here is Dorian. This was the Daytona. He was obviously advertising it. Okay, this was him at the Daytona Masters Pro. I mean, he looked phenomenal. Here he goes right in the middle. I don't know who the 2 guys are, left or right. And here he is, first place. The guy won. Let's just go back to right here. Look at this side chest. This is the best side chest he had as of yet. He looked phenomenal, just phenomenal. So congratulations, Dorian. You're my boy. I'm really, really, really proud of you. I admire you greatly. Now let's go to Luke, because Luke, wait do you see this? Look at this. All right. Watch how chiseled he is. Watch this. This is unbelievable. Okay. Here he is, right? Getting his number. And then look at the hamstrings and glutes on him. Look at the traps on him. The guy looked phenomenal. Look at the traps. The guy looked great for his first show. I mean, he looks like a well-rounded pro. Taking 9th. Look at the traps on this guy. Jesus. Wow. He looked phenomenal. Phenomenal. He's chiseled. He was 15 pounds heavier than he was when he won his pro card. And like I said, the guy was winning 3 jobs. Three. He was working 3 jobs while doing this. That is really impressive. So, Luke, my boy, congrats, man. It was a hell of an accomplishment. Wish you a ton of luck for next year. But you guys, they'll be on Wednesday. All right. So now let's go to, I don't know. I guess we'll talk about whichever one comes up first. All right. So let's see. Okay. The Legion. Bret Wilkins wins. Okay. Bret looked great. Probably the best Bret we've ever seen. Comes in chiseled, lean, hard, a lot of size. He doesn't have any really weak body parts. And he makes a statement. I think this was a really, really smart idea for him because now he could take a long off season and put on the size that he needs to be competitive for next year's Olympia because he qualified for the Olympia. And I think he really, really made a smart decision. He really looked good. He did. He looked phenomenal. He definitely enough to win. Now, here's the thing. It wasn't easy for him. This was not easy, okay? Because Bruno Santos, who I believe won the UK Pro and did this show, came in second. It was close. It was close. Let's see. Let's see him compared to Bruno. Do we have one? Him compared to Bruno? All right, here is Bruno. I mean, Bruno came in diced. Really, really, really. Let's look at Bruno's video of him posing. Okay. All right. Clearly, I thought Bret should win, but it was not a Mike Tyson KO by any stretch in imagination. He really looked good. As a matter of fact, their rear double body is really similar because both have that high lat insertion. I almost give the rear double body to Bruno in this one. I know Bret's legs are better condition. He might have been a little bit bigger, but Bruno he wasn't here fucking around. He was really hoping for the qualification for next year. I guarantee it. I guarantee he was hoping for the qualification for next year. But a close second place. And this guy, you gotta keep it real. Nobody was talking about this guy last year. This year he wins the UK Pro, comes in second at the Legion, doing the Olympia. He takes a long off season and does something similar to that, like he did, like do a show late for 2025. And you might see a new star being born in 2025. This guy is no joke. As long as he does the work, I really see some potential. I think him and Bret have a lot of potential in the open bodybuilding for 2025. All right. So now, of course, let's go to Tsunami Pro. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it real. This show was a joke for Samson. Samson was so much better than everybody else, not by conditioning and not by symmetry or balance. He was so much bigger than everybody else. It was ridiculous, especially the back shots. When he does his lat spread, let me see if I can find it. There you go. When he does his lat spread, he was so much bigger. His hamstrings and his adductors were so thick and hard, as you could see here, right? And look, this is Theo Laguerria, and this is Andrea Presley right here. You could see the difference. You could see the next level. Let's see if we go to another one. All right, you could see. Look, was he the Samson 100%? No, but I don't think that was. I don't think that was Samson's goal, was to be 100%. Here's him with his wife winning. I mean, he just blew everybody away. But do I think this Samson is going to win the Olympia? No. I think that this was a test. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. He wins the UK Pro. We see how much we got to change for the Olympia in a week and a half, and let's see what we got to do. But he's on point. I mean, this is probably what 95% Samson. He comes in dry a fifth, 5% better. Everybody's got a problem on that Olympia stage. Everybody's got a problem because here's what he has that Derek or Hadi doesn't have: width, symmetry, balance. He beats them on those. But what the other guys have is sheer mass and conditioning. The conditioning, he usually slips up on the conditioning. But Derek and Hadi's waist is small enough where they're shorter, thicker, and they still have good flow. Actually, great flow. Now, do I think Samson is going to win this year? I'd say not. I think it's still going to be between Derek and Hadi. And if I had to put my money on, I think Derek wins again. Only because, from what I understand, he's putting in a lot of work, and he's a very, very young guy, and he has this small waist, which is never blown out. He's a massive human being. His back is in the argument for greatest back ever on that IFBB Pro stage. But don't, don't be shocked if Samson knocks somebody out of the second place spot. Don't be shocked. And if Derek or Hadi miss the mark, yeah, Samson can win. Yeah, because I guarantee he's going to come in harder than this. Guaranteed he's going to come in harder than this. Let's see if we could find another shot of Samson with the guys. Let's see. You know what? Let's go to RX. RX Muscle usually has a lot of good stuff. Let's see. Oh, they pretty much put up the same thing that we put up. Pretty much the same crap. Yeah, nothing crazy. But if we go back and we take a look at Samson and the rest of them. Oh, here we go. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. Okay. Even this this is Muscle Discord put this up. That's pretty cool. All right. Uh he's a good guy, Muscle Discord. He's got a great podcast. Here he is in the middle. Just front double by. I mean, and these other guys are good bodybuilders. He's just so much more massive, and his width and his balance and his shape just blows everyone away. He's not supposed to be on the stage. He's supposed to be on the Arnold and Olympia stage. That you know what I mean? That's it. This was basically a test run to see his conditioning. That's what I really feel. I think this is the first time he's dealing with his wife directly. Just him and his wife. Usually he has Milos to back up. Obviously, they're not on good terms. But I think that's what this was. And I think it was a really smart move because anybody else looking at this, Nick, Derek, Hadi, they're looking at it and they're going, this guy's going to bring it because he's got another week and a half and he could come in another 5% drier and he might be a problem. I think it was an excellent move on his part. Plus, he gets a quick payday, right? Even this front relaxed. I mean, he's just so much better than look at the difference in this. There's like a man amongst boys. It was ridiculous. Yeah. The lighting wasn't the best. Those other pictures were much better. This guy to the left, I don't know who gave this guy a pro card. I mean, I don't know what he's I mean, I used to come in harder on that when I competed, but whatever. Yeah. I mean, again, it looks like a man amongst boys. It's just unbelievable. But all right. Okay, so this is it, man. We're stirring shit up for the Olympia 2024. It's going to be a good one. It is going to be stacked. And I'm going to do a couple of reviews. I'm going to have a couple of people on. And don't miss this week's Muscle Talk. The people that were supposed to be on last week that canceled are supposed to be on again this week. So we should have a couple of special guests. These guys don't shut up, so I don't know how far we're going to get in bodybuilding, but I will have a separate review about the Olympia 2024 and see how things go. Anyway, guys, listen, like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends about bodybuilding, serious and silliness bodybuilding, okay? Because I know I'm a lot more interesting than every other fucking bodybuilding channel who's boring as fuck. Anyway, all right, guys, later. Peace.